What's up, Prize Fight fans? I'm Brian Tong, and with ebook readers getting a lot of buzz, we're throwing the top two contenders in the prize fight ring. It's a battle between the Amazon Kindle 2 and the Sony reader PRS-700. Our judges for this fight are CNET Review's executive editor David Carnoy, executive editor Tom Merritt, and yours truly. Now we're going to take all three judges' scores and average them out to the nearest 10th each round, and the final prize fight score will be an average of all rounds using the same decimal system. Let's get this throwdown started. Round one is all about the sexy. The Kindle 2 is a huge improvement over the original with its thinner body. It looks like an iPod from the back, but a Commodore 64 from the front. Saying it's sexy, dude, that's really forcing it. Now, the Sony reader has a clean and elegant design, and its touchscreen eliminates the need for so many buttons. Its leather case also adds to the book-like feel. The reader gets a 4.7, and the Kindle 2 gets a 3. Next round is readability. These guys are trying to replace an actual book, so how easy are they to read? It might be because of its touchscreen, but the Sony reader adds a glare and a fuzzy haze to it. It also has a backlight, but that thing hurts more than it helps. Now, it's really not that bad until you look at the Kindle 2. Amazon's reader nailed it. The contrast is great, and there's almost no glare issues, and I know my parents would have no problem reading this thing. We flip-flop scores for this round. The Kindle 2 gets a 4.7, and the reader gets a 3. We're tied after 2. Next round is connectivity. The Kindle 2's killer feature is its built-in EVDO wireless connection. That allows you to download books directly from the device. It's only available in the US right now, but it's juicy. And if you buy a book from your computer's web browser, your Kindle wirelessly syncs the purchase. Now, the Sony reader uses a USB connection, and you have to manually transfer the content to the device. If you want a book, you have to purchase it using their ebook library software, and it's PC only. Why, Sony? Now, the Kindle 2 gets a 4.7, and the reader gets a 3. Next round is content. The Kindle store has a superior collection with over 240,000 books, but it still doesn't have everything. You can subscribe to newspapers and blogs, even if they aren't cheap, and its support for Word and PDF files is a pain. Now, the Sony ebook store has about 100,000 books, and it's getting better, but it's still behind. A big plus is its native support for Word and PDF files that look the way you'd expect them to. The Kindle store just edges the Sony in this round, 3.3 to 3. After averaging 4 rounds, the Kindle 2 leads by just half a point. The final round is additional features. The Kindle 2 comes with a built-in dictionary, MP3 playback, text-to-speech, which is more of a novelty, and a web browser that reminds me of my Motorola Razr. That's not a good thing. And where's the case? Well, the Sony reader comes loaded with an MP3 player that is better to use while reading. There's 2 SD card slots for expansion, and we told you about its not-so-hot backlight, but it comes with a case that looks good and protects it. But there's no way you can overlook its touchscreen, which makes the device ridiculously easy to use and navigate. In the final round, the Sony reader gets a 3.3, and the Kindle 2 gets a 3. So let's average out the scores, and after 5 rounds, the Amazon Kindle 2 just takes this battle 3.7 to 3.4 and is your prize fight winner. Both of these ebooks excel in different things, but they still have plenty to work on before I get one. I'm Brian Tong. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time on another prize fight. Whoop-ah!
Hi, I'm Molly Wood, host of The Buzz Report, the show about the tech news that everybody's talking about. See it every Friday in high def at cnet.com/buzzreport.